Hello, this is Roxana from Updiva, and today is day 55 of the 100-day challenge, and it's Opinions Monday. So today we are going to talk about a certain situation that I heard about this morning. Now, I don't know all the details. I can tell you that it did not happen in the United States, but as you hear the story, you're going to realize that this could happen to any one of us, whether parents or grandparents of children. Now, I think it was in Manitoba, Canada that this happened. I do remember Manitoba. That name comes to mind. I don't remember exactly the whole story. But I do know that it was in Canada because the name of CPS over there is a little different than the name it is here. Now, this lady had 3 children, 10, 5, and 2. And she had a fenced-in backyard. And her 3 kids were playing in her backyard. She was in the kitchen. She had a window that overlooks the backyard, and they were just playing outside. Somebody called the equivalent of CPS over there, and they had to go and investigate because somebody said that she was neglecting her children because they were playing outside by themselves. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is for a couple of reasons. Number one, I don't understand why. And keep in mind that we don't know what happened. We don't know if this was a jealous neighbor, somebody that had it in for her, if it was just somebody that legitimately thinks that the parent has to be with the kids at all times. Bottom line is this. If it was somebody that was jealous of her, somebody that wanted to do her harm, and they decided to go for that particular respect, I hope karma gets them really bad. Because if there is something that you should not mess with, is kids. You don't understand. When you try to get even with somebody and you call CPS, you're messing with the kid and not with the parent. I mean, you're messing with both of them. But the biggest effect is going to be in the little kid. Because 9 times out of 10, CPS will take them away from the home, whether it's for 24 hours or longer. And that does something to a kid when they are removed from their parents. And it's not like their parents are leaving them somewhere so they can, prepare them for it. It's like they just grab them and go. So, if somebody did it because they wanted to get even with her, I hope they get karma. Now, if it's somebody that thinks legitimately that the kids should not be alone in their own backyard that's fenced in, I have something to say about helicopter parents. And it is this. As much as I don't understand parents that are complaining about Target because apparently they let their kids go to the bathroom by themselves, which I don't do, I also don't understand parents that think that they have to be with their kid 24 hours a day, whatever they're doing. Now, what does that mean? If I was going to call CPS for every kid I see running around my neighborhood, I would spend the entire day calling CPS because we have maybe 20, 30 kids that run all over the neighborhood. Now, this is a close apartment complex. There is a gate, but the gate's open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So the times that the kids are playing outside before summer when it's 9 p.m. and there's no school, the times that the kids are playing outside, the gate is open. The parents still let them play, and I have absolutely no problem with it. And the reason why I have no problem with it is because, where do you draw the line? My generation, the X generation, we grew up with parents that were in the kitchen while we were all over the neighborhood, and nobody ever complained about anything, and pretty much all of us grew up fine. The few of us that have passed away after adulthood from diseases and stuff like that. So I really don't think that cuddling kids is a good way to go. We are creating a generation of kids that have no ability to discern what is a good and a bad person. We are creating a generation of kids that cannot defend themselves from the stupidest things. We're getting to the point where we are trying to protect them so much that we're going over the line. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of examples. I know of a story of, and I know because it's in the area, of a kid that called another kid stupid, and he went home with a written warning because he's a bully. Now I have news for you. If I'm going to give a written warning to every kid that calls any other kid anything in the planet, we're gonna give them written warnings left and right. That is ridiculous. Now, if the kid called the other kid stupid every day for 20 days, then that would be a different story. But they were having some sort of argument, and the kid said, "You're stupid," and that was it. That's all she wrote. He was automatically labeled a bully for saying stupid one time. Mind you, we don't know what the other, well, I know, but the teachers and whoever didn't at the time did not know what the other one said. But they decided that because they heard him call him stupid, he's a bully, he needs to be stopped. We have a case, and I know this is very popular. This was a very popular case, I think it was last year, of a 5-year-old that got suspended from school because he went and hugged a little girl. And when the little girl was asked, she said he was her boyfriend. She had no problem with him hugging her, but he got sent home for sexual harassment. Are you kidding me with this stupidity? Now, if the teachers have a dirty mind, that's their problem. But if if you're gonna tell me that a 5-year-old thinks that he's gonna have sex from hugging a little girl, please, please. I mean, really? We have this one I lived. I went to volunteer in a school one day, and the first thing they told me is do not hug the kids because that's sexual harassment. Are you kidding me with this? Guess what? At the end of the day, 10 of the little kids came and hugged me, and I was not going to say no. I'm sorry. If they come and they hug me, they're going to come and hug me, and I don't mind. Now, do I think there's perps all over the place? Pedophiles, whatever you want to call them? Yes. Do I think that we need to be vigilant? Yes. Do I think we need to be, like, with the magnifying glass, checking everything the kids do? No. Do I think it's fair for CPS to waste their time going to somebody's house because somebody saw the kids playing in the backyard and they thought it was offensive? No. We are coming to an era where we're making these kids unable to determine anything for themselves, scared of everything, and unable to defend themselves against anything. What are we going to do the first time that kid really, I don't know, gets fired from a job? Oh, he's bullying me because he fired me? Is that what we're coming to? Is that what this world is coming to? I don't know. Anyway, leave me your comments below and tell me if you really think it's a good use of your taxpayers' money to see a woman having to defend charges from CPS for having her kids in her backyard playing. This is Roxana from Diva, and you have a wonderful day.